So please don't make me sue this company, Tony Khan. Please, you know that a portrait of your father that's hanging in your office? Well, once I own this company, I'm replacing it with a big-ass photo of James Brown. Yep. Every time you see the Godfather of Soul sweating in drug-fueled rage at the Apollo, you're gonna think of me. Sounds pretty miserable, bro. Do the right thing. Punish this little bastard Hook and write me a fat check. By the way, here's a photo of me with my best friend Al Sharpton. It means absolutely nothing, by the way. Blushing face. But somebody tweeted, he tweeted, Hook is a piece of shit, and then somebody tweeted this. Some woman, I dated a 5'8" guy who taunt every jack. Oh wait, I dated a 5'8" guy who taunt every jacked. 6'3" bro he met until they pulled their first back to beat him up. Whereupon my ex would go, hey, come on. I'm a little guy. I'm just a little guy. No, it's just also my birthday. I'm a birthday boy. It somehow always worked. And then Stokely just quote tweets it. F you. Tony Brown, but who the f***'s in the background? It's Hook. It's fucking Hook. And then he's getting twerked on by some fucking broad. My t-shirt money is now in the ass crack of some fucking stripper. So thanks, Hook. But I don't. But Jesus Christ, this is the greatest fucking thing I've ever seen.
Clip it.
Oh, but
actually, hey, it worked out in the long run.
I actually do hope they make another season actually, because I would love to see the American Dragon on Total Bellas start memeing on John Laurinaitis. You have live footage of John Laurinaitis in his living room calling somebody in his underwear saying, "Hey, bud, you fired."
What did Max Caster say about me?
Like I'm embarrassed the fact that I'm hosting a post show for this crap.
I'm proud of you, Carl. I love this.
We did our Valentine's Day post of Hooked on You, but it was mainly for Jamie Hayter and only Jamie Hayter.
It's not right. It's not right. It's fucking trying to build an account and we get this bullshit on the account. Great. But
so follow a simp account.
Okay. Okay, but here's the thing, because those people, this is networking.
We actually follow.
You got
it was a business decision.
It's a business. You have to follow these people. This is like following. If you want a stan account, you got to follow the other stans. And when you get big, you get rid of them. You get rid of them after that. It's over with.
I open up our Instagram and the first thing I see is Pro Wrestling Simp, and I'm like, what is this?
I don't look at that. I don't look at that stuff. Decision. It's a business decision because that guy promotes us, and then when we don't need him anymore, we toss him aside. That's what happens.
Yeah, well, we got go fucking slap it on a t-shirt and continue to use the move forehead.
Unpretty.
This guy just say fucking forehead.
Switch. What?
This guy say forehead.
Yes, I did.
You think I fucking wouldn't catch that? You think nobody on this program would catch that? But I did. For weird.
You almost didn't.
For weird.
Let's be honest. You almost didn't.
Weird champ. This is what we resort to here.
All right. Next up.
Unbelievable. Five head.
Next up, we have.
Why people happy?
Potting up my mic. Talk real quick.
Hello, how are you?
There we go. Okay, good. It's Saturday night, and you know what that means. Well, not really. Technically, if you were here for the watch along, for the one person who was here for the watch along on Twitch, thank you very much. You're still here, surprisingly. To the one person here that was on for the watch along, you got to see me do that. But it's Saturday night, and it's time for a fight. Good song choice for Elton John, but it just like it fits, but it doesn't at the same time.
I don't care whether or not it's good or bad. I just find it pretty funny.
Yeah, okay.
Hey, Saturday Night's all right for fighting. I mean, it's a good song, like choice by name for the show.
I'm just making sure everything looks good. Okay, yeah, good. So, today was the premiere of Collision. We're testing the waters on if this could be a regular thing for us to cover. I won't I mentioned on the watch along, I have some news. I got the job at Splish Splash. I'm gonna be working there as a cook because I get paid more money as a cook, $19 an hour. Thank God. But like the hours there are good. I don't have to worry too much. The injection doesn't get compromised. The pay-per-view stuff doesn't get compromised. As far as I'm aware, it all depends on how the days go, because there could be an event there. There could be not be an event there. That could go a while. But I made sure to not work on Wednesdays. Wednesdays are, in this case, for the boys. In this case, so you got to keep that in mind.
That's exactly what I do in my part-time job for nights. I'm just like, I just don't put in for Wednesdays.
Good. But hey, this is the Pro Wrestling Injection. I am your host, the main host, the owner, leader, whatever the fuck you want to call me of the Injection. Executive producer, creator of the Injection, the Outlaw of Long Island, Zach Droll. I'm here joined by Mr. Marathon himself, Mike. And Collision, we opened up with...
First and foremost, sorry about not joining you on the watch along. I completely forgot you were doing it.
It's all good. I was legit just talking to myself the entire time for 2 hours.
It's always a fun thing to do, you know.
So I had a phone call during the Miro match from bell to bell. That's how long my phone call was.
Damn.
So that I was watching it, talking and stuff like that, but yeah, so we opened up with a doozy. We opened up with a pipe bomb of a promo from CM Punk. He opened the show. No surprise there. He came out and just said that, like, people want me to apologize, but hey, when have I ever lied about the stuff that I said? And it was as predicted. I predicted that he was going to be very tongue-in-cheek about everything he was going to say in his promo. He said that his friend, I forgot the name of it was, he said that, like, he's the only real the only real front, and he's been working with a lot of counterfeit bucks. That was the tongue-in-cheek, and then of course that cued the "fuck the elite" chants. Punk said, "You want me to apologize? Fine. I apologize that your favorite wrestlers were fucking soft." And then he said that so he brought out a red velvet bag. And in my head, I'm like, oh, he has like Mindy's muffins in there. He's gonna hand out muffins to the crowd.
Now that would have been great.
But no, in that bag that we never saw what was inside of, it was the AEW World Champion, the championship that he never lost.
Well, supposedly
never lost.
He never did open the bag, so kayfabe.
And then he said, and then he took a shot at MJF, saying, "I don't have to walk around saying I had the best dog collar match."
Oh yeah, and he said, "I didn't win the AEW. No, I didn't get the AEW World Championship because I deserved it. I got it because I earned it, and I didn't just have the best dog collar match. I won the dog collar match."
And then
which I honestly was very glad that he brought that up.
Yeah, like, because he's also, when he didn't have the mic on him when his music was blaring, you heard into the microphone, he's coming back for his belt, Max. So he's, maybe there's a chance that he feuds with MJF, but I think right now we are heading towards the territory of Samoa Joe. We'll get to that for the main event. But
in terms of MJF, they should hold off on that.
Oh yeah, 100%, 100%.
For a while.
So but yeah, just Punk was there, just ruffled some feathers. He repeated, "When have I ever lied?" multiple times.
Stop me when I'm telling lies.
But just he did apologize though in the ESPN report, which is, we will do cliff notes of that on Wednesday.
I forgot to read the article.
It's a long article. It's a doozy, but
All right,
no, actually, I'll just cover the article right now. That way we don't have.
Well, I mean, I'm gonna read it.
Yeah.
Probably either after this or tomorrow morning before work. Anyway.
I'll just get the cliff notes. That way, not to front load Wednesday's show, because that would be the main talking point, to be honest. So Punk went on ESPN to talk about stuff like he So AEW did approve of this interview, might I add. It's not like he just said, fuck him, I'm gonna do an interview without telling anyone. He talked to someone at ESPN, and he can't talk about the brawl out. It's legal. NDA's out the ass. So like,
as we expected.
yeah. And he mentioned how during the workers' rights promo, Adam Page went off script. We all knew that. I think the thing that we didn't know was Punk and Hangman talked about what they were going to talk about beforehand. Like, before they went out there, Hangman and Punk discussed their promo. Like, beat by beat. And then we saw what happened. And then at this point, Punk didn't want to do the pay-per-view. He didn't want to do Double or Nothing because he thought, maybe this guy's going to shoot on me. He's going to do some stuff. And and Punk said some stupid shit saying like, well, he gave me a chop that was like, went directly to my face. I saw the clip. That was an accident. That chop to the face was a fucking accident.
Was that in the Double or Nothing match?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Like if you doom scroll Twitter, you'll probably see it eventually. But like it was a very clear accidental like you could definitely see the way Punk leaned into it. He caught a hand to the throat and like forearm to the face.
Ugh.
So at that point, Punk was like, "Hey, is this guy shooting on me? Should I give him a receipt?" Okay,
well, here's like just to add something.
What?
Well, not really add something, but like if that happens during a match, if something accidental happens during a match, but beforehand, like somebody goes off script, like he did, if an accident happens,
yeah, it's gonna be like
it's gonna come across worse to the other person.
Yeah, that's what Punk stated in his in the interview, that he thought that was a legit like slap to the face. And then Hangman did not shoot that entire match. Like hell, Punk failed twice on a buckshot. The first one, Hangman picked him up after he fell from it. Then the second one, Hangman still sold after Punk fucked up the flip and then went into the clothesline and still sold for him. I think if Hangman was shooting, he wouldn't have done that. He'd been like, nah, fuck you. I'm not taking a bump for you botching my finisher. I'm not doing that. Hangman is very
I would have just did a
in that case.
If I was Hangman in that situation, I would have just did a instead of like taking the full on bump, get hit, go back into the ropes, and then like kind of like stumble over into a GTS.
But it was.
But then again, they were like in the moment. They yeah.
But no, but hey, the more about the ESPN interview, they reached out to Tony Khan and the Bucks. They got no comments. Reached out to AEW, no comments. Punk did apologize to Tony Khan about how the interview went, about how the media scrum went. And he apologized for the position he put Tony Khan in, that is like, hey, apologizing to the boss because you made the boss look like a fucking bitch that night. You made him look like the biggest bitch in the room. And you can't do that to your boss.
True. Tony Khan also should have taken more initiative to try and move on. So they are both at fault here.
That's another thing. And then
Punk mostly, but
Punk tried to reach out to the Elite, which was Kenny and the Bucks, and he was told by legal to stop calling them. Yeah,
interesting.
I think it's seeing that Punk wanted to reach out. Like, it's been talked about in the group chats, both Hit List and the Injection, that Punk is a dick. And Christian has his thoughts. And when Christian appears on Wednesday's show, I will let him have the floor on the Punk stuff as well. For me, it was a little bit of it was a little shine of hope that, hey, Punk wanted to reach out and probably discuss and bury everything, but legal is like, hey, just stop right now. Let's just let this die. And then another thing that we found out is Hangman can talk to Punk and Punk can talk to Hangman without any legal stuff in there, because Hangman was not directly involved in the brawl out situation that we know.
Because hadn't he left the building at that point?
I believe so.
Yeah.
And imagine if he didn't leave the building, how different that situation had been.
Yeah, it would have been probably so much more complicated than it already was.
Or it would have never have happened. He probably would have been like, guys, just hold back. We will
just wait until Wednesday.
Yeah, we will talk about this after everything.
Yeah.
Just wait till the fucking media's gone.
Yes. Yeah, seriously. Like, you gotta, of course, like, obviously, if somebody shit talks you,
yeah,
and you want to confront them right then and there, I mean, that's not always the worst decision. Sometimes you have to bury the hatchet right then and there. Other times you need to let the person cool off, which that's, in this circumstance, that was the case, but...
We digress.
Yes.
More of the interview was just talking about the show coming up and how he's gonna air a lot of get a lot off his chest, which he did, and we talked about. But he pointed at signs saying, if you want to call me Pepsi Phil, call me Pepsi Phil. You want to call me CM Junk, call me CM Junk. I don't care. Like, I'm here
you want to boo me, you want to cheer me, you want to hate me, you want to love me. I'm not going anywhere.
Yeah. But also with his injury, he had tore his tricep off the bone. It was tricep.
Yeah, I think he said completely off the bone, clean off.
So,
which that doesn't sound nice.
That's another reason why he was out for so fucking long. It wasn't because of the suspension; it was because of his injuries as well.
Yeah.
But going forward now into the rest of the show. Next up, we have the...
we also forgot to mention Punk came out with a pair of sneakers?
It was, those are like boots? Wrestling shoes. I think those were the shoes he wore during the dog collar match, or his last match. I don't know.
It would make sense if it was the dog collar match, considering what he referenced was in the bag. So...
But yeah, he
came out with those tied around his neck.
Yeah. He also came out with his Larry-inspired Piper shirt.
Yes. The shirt itself is pretty funny.
I kind of want the shirt. I want the shirt.
It is pretty funny.
So next up, we have the Wardlow and Christian match.
Yeah, and beforehand, we had a very short vignette, basically just recapping
we don't have to talk
what
about
led
that.
to the match. I just mention it.
We don't have to talk about it.
Well, I like to be thorough, okay?
I know, but like...
And then obviously, Christian comes out first, then Luchasaurus, then Wardlow comes out.
Without Arn Anderson, because Arn Anderson is fucked up.
Yes, and this match was, in fact, for the TNT title.
Yep. So I saw your guys' reaction to this in the group chat.
What the fuck did I say?
You were like, that's the way to fucking finish that. You said, and I...
Oh, I said, and I quote, well, shit.
Yeah, and you also mentioned how the fuck do they just botch this?
Oh, no, that was referring to something completely different that I don't even... Based on your reactions, I don't know if you guys heard it.
No.
We'll get back to that.
Wait, are you talking about the way... Oh, wait, no.
No, we'll get back to it. I
think I know what you're talking about, but I'm not 100% sure.
We'll get back to it. But basically, two big guys going at it.
This was a fun match. I liked it. I personally enjoyed the outcome. I think...
Yeah, I didn't hate it.
I think Luchasaurus getting this title was the best possible option. Because you're doing nothing with Wardlow. Ever since you put the title back on and we're like, okay, great, open challenge, let's fucking go. Job match. Okay, not much of a fight in this title match either. Job match.
Yeah, honestly, looking back, like now that he's lost the title again, looking back upon all three of his reigns, the best match was probably the one he had with, I think it was Brian Cage.
I believe so, yeah.
That was a very good match that those two
It's-
had, and that was kind of like the shining jewel upon his the totality of his reigns.
What I think right now is if you were having this TNT title just go on to these big guys, stop having it be a fucking squash match every week.
Yes. They need to start doing more of what they're doing with Orange Cassidy and the All Atlantic title. Excuse me, the international title.
Like I get it. Like you want to like make these guys seem like fucking monsters, but going like, oh, here comes Wardlow going up against Joe
Schmo
or Pippi Longstocking from the town up, who has wrestled 100 matches at his local indie show. But like I want to see Lance Archer get this title. I know we've talked about Lance Archer getting the international title, but I want to see, because if you're making the TNT title now the Hoss title, I would like to see Lance Archer go for it, because Lance Archer deserves a title reign. He, in my eyes, he should have won against Cody, but I get where they went with Cody. I understand that.
Yeah.
But like, come on.
Yeah, no. If they're going to put any title on him, Lance Archer,
it should be the
international.
It's
got to be the TNT
or international at this point. It's tit for tat.
Yeah,
it all depends on where.
Of the two.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It all depends on where we go from there. But this match,
he's being severely underutilized, but that's a whole other conversation.
Yeah. But hey, this match was stupid fun. It was big guys bumping meat. Christian Cage being a little shit, going under the ring, sneaking around, grabbing Wardlow's leg. I love how Christian Cage, not on the apron, on the floor, pointing up at Wardlow, and that distracts Wardlow.
I know.
If I was Wardlow, I'd be like, bitch, fuck you, no, and then do my move, not stare at him for a long amount of time just for Luchasaurus to do the bump that he did. But
dumb baby face moment.
Yeah, but hey, this was I like this. Luchasaurus picked up the win.
A decent match.
But the details, Christian Cage had held the title and he was screaming, "I am the champ. I am the champ."
Yes, and let's also not forget that upon that distraction that you just mentioned, Christian took one of the cameras or something away.
Oh, yeah, the DSLR.
Upon the replay, the camera guy's reaction honestly made me chuckle a little bit. He's just like...
the thing is, like, so I have that type of camera. That camera's like $500.
Oh, I believe that wholeheartedly.
And I hope it was like a dummy camera and not like the one that they could have still used, because like so he hit him with it and the lens went flying into the ring.
Yes.
That, like, so fun fact, the pins of a camera are delicate. They are like glass. If you scratch it, that's it. Your camera's borked forever. You have to buy a new one. So when I was like replacing like lenses on that, or when I first got it, you have to put the lens on. I was scared to put on. I'm like, okay, well, okay, I guess I'm doing this. And of course the camera works perfectly fine, but like it's like those pins, if the littlest scratch gets on them, that's it. The camera's fucking done. But so Christian holds up the title saying he's the champion, tells Luchasaurus to put him on his shoulders. Once again, still holding up as if he fucking won.
Yeah, now I'm interested to see where they go with both of these guys now. Wardlow and Luchasaurus because of that reaction from Christian.
I think Wardlow is going to get pushed down the card again. I either that or he stays on Collision.
I have a theory.
Shoot.
Since the MJF and Adam Cole match just happened,
Okay.
I could see them possibly going back to that feud. MJF winning, obviously.
Well, you need to finish Cole and MJF first because that just started technically.
True, but you just had a draw.
Well, what's gonna happen? I think this feud, probably goes until All Out, at most, because it's gonna be like back and forth. There's gonna be like a mixed tag match somehow down the line. Adam Cole and Britt Baker versus MJF and Saraya. Throwing a name out there. All right. And then
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting. I don't know where the fuck they go with Wardlow from here. I really don't.
It's tough, unless you want to have him get into a team with Arn's son, and they go for what we saw, which was the blind eliminator. I'm very confused by that.
Oh, I completely forgot to even take a note of that.
Yeah, they're having like a tournament for the tag titles.
Yeah.
I'm very confused. So after this, I didn't take any notes. What was after the
After this, we had Lexi Nair in the back with QT and Powerhouse Hobbs.
This was announcing Hobbs is in the Owen Hart tournament and how he's gonna just win. Typical.
I will say, good first entrant.
Yeah, I think the second entrant that we saw tonight is gonna be my pick to win. I think
I'm gonna need to see the totality of the entrance. And the bracket.
That too. But I'm banking on Starks, in my opinion.
Not a bad choice.
It's not. I think either. You know what? If Wardlow is in this tournament, give it to Wardlow then.
I can see him in the tournament.
You have Wardlow, who just lost. Boom, you put him in, and you have him go the distance.
Maybe.
Yeah.
So, yeah, QT being QT.
Put some fucking respect on QT's name, dude. Put some fucking respect.
Excuse me, QT Marshall.
There you go.
Put some respect on QT's name.
Mm-hmm.
The factory's dead.
Still hurts. It still fucking hurts, man. Still hurts, man. The factory dying hurts my core.
Yeah, no more Nick Camarado. And his new gimmick that I found hilarious. It's so drastically different. It was so
It
good.
hurts, man. It fucking hurts.
Jesus. Anyway, so after that, we had the banger of a match between Buddy Matthews and Andrade.
This was just so much fun.
Dude, this was...
So what was the botch here?
Very good match.
Because you brought it up here.
So, as they were doing the announcements, I don't know if you heard this, Dasha literally said Buddy Murphy.
I did not hear that.
Dude.
To be honest,
these are things that I usually don't catch, but as soon as she said Murphy, I was just like... What?
To be honest, during the watch along, I said Murphy too. Hey,
first Kazuchika, then Tetsuya, now Buddy Murphy. We're going backwards.
Tetsuya.
Here. You said Tetsuya.
Tetsuya. I said Tetsuya the first run around, but when we came close to closing it out, I said Tetsuya.
You said it right. Yes.
So Tetsuya Naito, Kazuchika Okada, Kazuchika,
and Buddy Matthews.
Listen,
not
hey,
Murphy.
hey,
I could
people,
not, I
people
could
were
not believe
flaming
they did
fucking
that.
Kevin Kelly for the way he said Kazuchika Okada.
Azuchika.
Was it like everyone was like in my group chat? They're like, "Why the fuck did he say it like that?" I'm like, "He is."
You do realize
if you
that
watch New
Jay
Japan,
White says it like that,
and also
like when he was in New Japan.
Also, if you listen to New Japan commentary, Kevin Kelly says it like that too. But also, another thing we forgot to mention, the commentary team for Collision for the rest of its existence, Kevin Kelly, Nigel McGuinness, and good old JR for the main events.
Yeah, I think that's a smart decision on JR's part for the main event, which I don't know what was up with his voice tonight.
Remember, like, he fell earlier today, fucked up his eye.
Nasty black eye on Twitter. Nasty black eye.
He got very hoarse. I'm pretty sure that's probably from him falling. He must have been like, God damn it.
It's a slobber knocker.
That's probably what like threw his voice out. I feel.
Maybe. Never know.
But
he should have put a
ice pack
ice
on
cold
that.
frozen steak right over that eye, and then grilled it up with some JR's barbecue sauce.
Well, hey, so that's the commentary team, and the news that we saw of someone asked Kevin Kelly, "Hey, will you still be doing New Japan commentary?" He says, "Yep, like, I'm doing both." So that means this dude. Oh my god, the travel schedule.
How is that gonna work out with the G1? Because doesn't the G1 might have matches every day?
He might zoom in on it. He might be like radio, like kind of like satellite in for it.
That would be interesting. I would still say they should have a second person there.
We don't know how they're gonna do it. I think the G1 it's gonna be interesting to see how they do it during the G1. That's gonna how we're gonna be able to tell. But so Buddy Murphy.
Wow.
So Buddy Matthews and Andrade put on a beautiful match. This was like, and they both used their significant others finisher, because Matthews and Rhea are not together. I saw someone in the crowd that said a hell of a sign that says, "Buddy, isn't it funny that Dami stole your mommy?" I'm like, I fucking hate people here. Dude,
that is an elite sign.
I fucking hate pro wrestling signs sometimes.
That is really an elite sign.
So
yes, if Christian never would have said that in the chat, I would have had absolutely no idea that that's what they did.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because remember, I don't watch WWE anymore.
He does, and I'm trying to, but like Mondays, I like watching YouTube for like 18 hours.
Sorry. It's like, I'm gonna compare this to me falling out of love with The Walking Dead. There's just, you get so fed up with the show.
What season did you fall out of?
Either episode 2 or 3, probably 3 of season 4.
Man, I lasted longer than you. I lasted until they killed Rick.
That was late, wasn't it?
That was like season 8. Listen, hey, I was hyped for Negan. I went to Georgia itself, saw the sets. I could have watched the episode being filmed of where Alexandria got raided, but I got food poisoning from the place I went to beforehand. I was like, I got the bubble guts, and I'm like, I can't sit here anymore. I just gotta go to the bathroom. I can't fucking do this.
Anyway,
so
just to
get back to the hotel. But yeah.
Oh, dear Lord. Yeah, just to get back to my point, like, you reach a certain level of just fed upness, for lack of a better term, where no matter what you do, you can't get back into a show.
Hell, this, like, the YouTube channel that we're streaming on was when I was like full into WWE. This was, remember, From Under the Ring, on the fucking prediction title, which is, now that I have a job, I'm working on the new predictions title. Did you see the image that I sent in chat? last night. It was like it's quite.
I need to go back and look because I was tired as fuck last night.
It's is it really far back? It can't be that far back, right? No. Yeah, no, it's not far back. Just
All
go
right,
to. When was this?
just so we don't really like waste too much time. So first off, this match was physical like as hell.
Well, I'll just do this real quick. Make life a lot easier.
Oh, I got it. Yeah, no, it's a good starting point.
That's what I want to do
Yeah,
for
but-
us.
I like it.
$500 that might cost me.
Yeah, I believe it.
I will be asking for help paying for it, of course, because that's going to be like a. Oh.
Not a problem on my end.
I'm gonna mute my. This is going off topic, but I need to mute my mic on OBS. So.
Full-heartedly.
All right, we're
100%.
back. Sorry about that. I had to discuss some personal information with Mike to keep him in the loop. So
This guy, he signed a contract with AEW. No, I'm just kidding.
Nah, I signed a new contract with the Sports Hit List. We can't call our name Pro Wrestling Injection anymore. We gotta call our name just the
Injection.
the D show of the hit list.
Oh, Jesus.
I need to stop. We're gonna
How
get in
did we
trouble.
get that much off topic?
I'm gonna get us in trouble. Matthews and Andrade put on a banger of a match. The sequence that I like the most was the super kicks on the turnbuckle. Because Buddy was like, yeah, and then kick, and then try to do it again. Andrade backed out of it, hit him with like a beautiful discus forearm, and just knocked the shit out of Buddy.
Oh yeah, and
So, yeah.
then was it after that during the picture-in-picture where they were both getting tended to? Well, getting tended to.
I did not see the picture-in-picture. I had to use the bathroom at that point because I was like, I gotta go.
Okay, so during the picture-in-picture, they were both getting tended to. Buddy for his left knee, and Andrade for, I'm gonna assume the pec tear.
Yeah.
Because they made a point of both of those throughout the match, which I actually liked because physical match as hell.
Mm-hmm.
And then coming back, obviously, Buddy was working on the pec, Andrade was working on the leg, did some great looking corkscrews.
And then locked in that figure four.
Yes,
which
where
forced
Buddy almost got to the ropes, and then Andrade just went full on. Jesus Christ Almighty!
So we forgot to mention the funniest part of this match was when Julia was trying to touch the mask.
Oh, yeah. Hey,
no, no touch.
I don't know
Come
why
on.
this just reminded me. It was like the Family Guy like cutaway thing where it's just like, yeah, my one of my ancestors was a descendant of like somebody who worked with or got arrested by Pontius Pilate or something, and just getting whipped, and then after a couple whips, it's just like, hey, no. Okay.
Oh, I remember that. I remember that cutaway bit.
It's like,
hey, no. Okay. But
that's what that reminded me of right there.
So Andrade locked in that figure four, which caused Buddy to tap out. Andrade went to go pick up Buddy, do a nice code of honor, shake hands, hug it out. Buddy pushed him away, fell back down. Andrade's offering a hand to help. Then the lights go
Buddy
out.
Slowly walks in, and the lights go out.
And lights come back on. There's
Who
Brody
happens to be in the
King.
ring?
There's Malachi Black. And oh no, actually no. So Buddy stood up. He was about to shake his hand, and Julia's like, "No, don't do it. Don't do it." Then the lights went out. Then they appeared.
Then Brody basically just clotheslined him to shit.
And then Malachi went up saying, "It's good to see you again, old friend." So
now I will say this. Right before the lights went out, you messaged in the group chat.
yes, I hope this leads to House of Black versus Los Faction Ingobernables.
Los Facción Ingobernables.
Yes. I dropped out of Spanish class in high school, and I was able to take like
Spanish
3
class since 8th grade.
I dropped out of Spanish class, took 3 study halls that year.
How the fuck were you allowed to do that?
My Spanish teacher said, "I see you have no drive. I don't want to keep you here if you don't really care. I'm allowing you to drop the class." And I'm like, "Okay."
Should have went to school where you went to school.
No, you don't want to go. Just type in Bellport High School lacrosse into Google. You're gonna see some fucked up shit now.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and not do that.
Yeah, I'll tell you about it after the show.
No, dear lord.
Yep, it's not pleasant.
Yeah, so good timing by you with that message, because then the lights went out and they attacked them.
So trios title match now. House of Black, Los Facción Ingobernables. So
All out? All in?
all in. All in. All in.
I don't know if this is actually Christian or our Christian in the YouTube chat, but it's a great comment.
I think that is. There's no H.
It's a great comment.
There's no H.
Oh,
that's our
great
Christian.
comment. That's a fantastic comment.
Man's out here horny on Maine, and he gets mad at us whenever the fuck we do this. Man out here is wild.
What a hypocrite.
Man out here wild for no reason. Shaking my fucking head. How dare you?
2 thumbs up for me on that comment.
I agree, but like, how fucking dare you talk shit about us doing this?
Can I just mention that he left out the R at the end?
I'm aware. I can see it. How dare you? How dare you, Christian? Yeah, how dare
Good.
And just to double check to make sure it is our Christian, it is. I know it is.
So good. So good.
I need to add Christian as a moderator anyway, so.
Oh, dear lord.
There you go.
So good.
I like how you go, I'm not sure that's ours. That's ours.
I'm at a birthday party right now, miss you. You couldn't have started off with that one.
That's how it be. How it be in the trees. So yeah, so
excuse me. Following that,
House of Black and LFI are gonna be feuding. All In is a possibility though.
This shit stinks. Are you referring to the birthday party or us? It better be referring to the birthday party.
No, it's probably referring to us, man. Fuck.
I need confirmation.
I'm trying my best, man. I'm trying my best. All right. I'm running off a very little sleep. I did a job interview. I drank a Capri Sun earlier. I got another one. Drink my Capri Sun.
Haven't had one of those in a while.
Fruit punch, man.
Those were a mainstay back in the day.
Oh yes, they are. They are amazing. I also
just in case Christian is referring to us. Hey Christian.
F off.
Freedom and wheat. Freedom.
The party, not y'all. Okay. Also,
okay.
I spent too much money on titty anime cups.
Yeah.
Cost me $25.
I wish you would have clarified that a couple seconds sooner, Christian. Oh Jesus! Imagine the people at the party know he's commenting this.
Well, too bad. So sad. Way.
Jesus. There's some goofballs here. I can imagine.
So, yeah, this is like where they go from here. It's either going to be all in or all out. I don't think they're going to do this at Forbidden Door.
No.
I think I hate to say this, and I really hate. I think we're probably going to get House of Black versus House of Evil. House of Torture. Evil, like Evil's group. That's what I'm predicting. I think Christian might agree with that. I don't know. We'll have to see, because
you guys would have a better guess than I do, because I only really like keep tabs
it all
on New
depends
Japan through you guys.
It all depends, but that's where I think this is going. I don't think it's gonna be for the titles. Okay. See you guys later. He's not even gonna stick around to fucking answer the question, so there's that.
We bring up New Japan and he dips. Who are you and what have you done with Christian?
So I think that's probably where we're gonna go. I think House of Torture is probably gonna be the possibility. I could be absolutely fucking wrong, but I digress. I don't see anyone else unless you want to do Bullet Club. But
they do have to announce more matches.
But I don't think. I think we're getting Bullet Club Gold versus Bullet Club standard at Forbidden Door. But I think they're going to lean off.
I'm surprised we didn't get a single tease for Forbidden Door tonight.
There's not much to tease. I think because this is like the first show, they don't want to front load it with promotional stuff for pay-per-views.
True. True.
So after this, we had
the Scorpio Sky vignette,
which they cut off the thing at the end where it was like his little graphic for what he was going to do. They cut that off. I think Scorpio Sky will be on Collision next week. I think that's what that said. I
would hope so.
He is an amazing talent, and he got plagued with injury. He also got plagued with the Sammy Guevara feud.
The Sammy Guevara feud, that period in time was just not good for the TNT title or anybody associated with it.
What the fuck did he just send?
What?
Well, god damn it. Okay. Can't share that. We're not sharing that here. F off. Got Stockholm Syndrome up in this son of a bee.
Damn it, Christian. I am looking forward to Scorpio Sky's return.
Oh, yes,
I very much enjoy him as a wrestler. So after that,
we had Miro. We had Tony Nese.
We returned to Tony Nese and Smart Mark Sterling in the ring. And Tony Nese took the microphone and went,
"Y'all fat sons of bitches.
You are all fat, and I am disgusted at what Chicago had to offer."
You want to know what was a major continuity error in this promo? Remember, continuity. Do you know what that means?
Yes.
So
no, I stopped myself from continuing. I wasn't.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Remember, we saw Tony Nese at the ROH taping at our show, and Smart Mark ran down Long Island saying how much Tony Nese hates Long Island. And tell me why this motherfucker tells a fat son of a bitch with a tomato pie in his hand, known as Chicago deep dish, to put it down and New York's better. You said New York sucked the last time you were in New York.
What? No, he said Long Island sucked. He left the pizza out.
That's a part of New York. Long Island, New York.
No. When you're talking about pizza, you gotta specify the pizza. It doesn't just get included with everything. You gotta specify.
I will say what I'm gonna fucking miss. If things happen, I'm gonna miss the bagels. I'm gonna miss those New York bagels, man. Fuck them, like that New York water. Fucking good.
I live a block away from a bagel place where.
Do you want to know do you want to know what place has surprisingly amazing bagels? 7-Eleven.
Interesting.
Like those bagels in the pouches that they have in the baskets. Surprisingly, really good. Add a little bit of extra butter to it because, of course, they don't put a good amount of butter or cream cheese, whatever you prefer. Really fucking good.
Screw cream cheese.
Really fucking good.
Okay, well, I do live near a 7-Eleven, so I will have to try that out.
Well, I'm also a cinnamon raisin fan, so like that's my go-to bagel.
I'm a fan of those.
Okay.
Good bagels. Good bagels.
There you go. Yeah, it's really good.
Anyway,
bagel.
so yeah, New York bagels, the best. So Tony Nese gets on the microphone, runs down Chicago, and he just goes,
everyone stand
"You
up."
know what? I am a certified personal trainer, which he is, by the way,
he
in
is.
real life. And he just goes, "We're all gonna get up and we're gonna do what did he say? We're gonna do some burpees or some shit."
I think it was like stretches. We're gonna start with some stretches. Stand up, hands in the air, try and touch your toes.
Reach down and touch your toes, and then we hear.
I love how when the camera did the zoom out, you see Nigel McGuinness standing up.
I didn't catch that.
He was like, "Come on, Kevin, stand up." And Kevin's like, "No, I'm not fucking doing this." Yeah, but there's Miro. Finally came home. Was finally able to see his wife after so long, after losing his TNT title. But you know, we haven't seen Miro since losing his TNT title.
When
we only saw
was
him
the
in
last
vignettes.
time- Yeah, when was the last time we saw him?
It was when he lost the TNT title.
Yeah, but when exactly was that? It was like a year ago.
About that, yeah, about like 2022. It was when it was before you even joined. It was when I was it 2021? Because I was up in my first dorm room for college.
It can't be 2021.
Hold on. Time to Google.
My goodness.
Time to use the Google machine.
Time to use the Google.
When did Miro lose the championship?
Or you could have just looked up TNT title reigns.
True, but September 29th. They don't give a
2021.
They don't give a year. Let me find out. Hold on.
Yeah, because I don't remember him holding the TNT title last year.
There you go. Championships and accomplishments.
My goodness. Where does time go?
Okay. They don't fucking say it. They don't say the. Oh wait, the reigns. Come on. God fucking damn it! They don't say the reigns. They don't say how long each reign was.
Interesting.
Well, besides, Miro's is Miro's not even listed here. Holy fuck.
Wow.
Holy fuck. Miro's is not listed here? That's dog shit.
Wow. That is disrespect.
Well, it's like the statistics, so you got. Okay. When did Miro look at?
Jesus.
Oh my god. September 29th, 2021. And we've only seen him in vignettes with the he's probably appeared on Dark, but I can't recall.
Well, because I remember last year going. No, wait, was it last year?
Because so I see.
It had to have been last year. He rejected some creative idea to lose in the world title eliminator tournament. So this was around, I think, full gear of 22, and then they were basically just waiting for Collision to bring him back at that point.
Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, because like he lost the title, then just did like his God vignettes,
which were great.
I gotta go back to see my flexible wife. Yes, sir. Yes, you do.
Just keep your wife off television. Please.
So we had that.
Yeah, it was basically a squash match.
Yeah, so during this match, my mom had called because she had saw that I called her earlier. Had to let her know that I got the job. She was happy for me. I don't know how long this fucking conversation was. I can probably see. Let me see my phone logs.
I don't think this match went that long. 5 minutes, maybe.
Okay, so this match was 4 minutes long.
Okay, I wasn't too far off.
Because I'm looking at how long like the phone call was. 4 minutes. And Tony Nese got fucked up.
Yeah.
Got the game over put on. Boom. And then after this, we go backstage.
Another CM Punk vignette, which is basically
Yeah, what you saw.
Version. Yeah, a shortened version of the one that they showed on
Dynamite.
Control Center and the one that they've been hyping up for 2 weeks now.
And then
we go to the Outcasts, Tony Storm and Ruby Soho, versus
Sky Blue,
Willow Nightingale, and Chicago's own Sky Blue. And I was very mad that they did not announce Willow as the New Japan Strong champion. They said it on commentary, but they didn't announce her that.
That's probably just a flub from Dasha. Just
that irked me. Just like Buddy Murphy.
Now, I want. Do you agree with me on what I said in the chat? I said, you know what? Keep Britt out of this feud. Keep Sky and Storm going. They have unmatched chemistry. Because this was the best Outcast match they've had since forming. This was a really good Outcast match.
Well, you know my thoughts on Britt Baker in general.
Yes,
but
I
will say, with Jamie out, bringing Britt back into this would be kind of pointless.
I think I said on the watch along, I get it. You have these homegrowns that you want to push that narrative of homegrowns versus the Outcast. You can just have Britt be the mastermind of this homegrown group, but don't like push her to fully do all this wrestling. Like Sky Blue, Willow versus Ruby and Tony. This was so fucking good. This was a really good match. And of course, yeah, as Christian said, get Sky Blue some shorter shorts.
Smaller
shorts.
Or, both.
There was a picture on Twitter. Did I bookmark it or did I not bookmark it? Am I a pervert?
Is it better than the ones that I forwarded to you through a third party a couple months back?
Yeah.
Really? Because I find that pretty damn hard to believe.
Was it on my... Please tell me I was still on the tweet before. Fuck, where was it? Oh, I hate when Twitter does this. Like, you have the tweet, you see it, you love it, and then boom, auto refresh, or boom, it just moves you out of place.
Yeah, I hate that too.
Because like the fucking comments were so funny. No. Someone was like, "Who the fuck bookmarked this? Who did this?" I need to just type in Sky Blue. Continue on. I'm gonna find this.
So at the very beginning of the match,
found it immediately.
Tony and Ruby jumped Sky Blue and Willow Nightingale, and over the course of the match, there was a spot outside where, who was it? I think, was it Willow that did the Hurricanrana on Ruby, where Ruby basically took the bump into the barricade after, and then...
No, it was before the match started. They went out, fucked with Sky Blue's mom, and then Willow just pounced Ruby into the barricade.
Oh, yeah.
Head first.
Credit to Sky Blue's mom, though.
Well, Sky
through with the slaps.
Mom is from Chicago, so...
Coming through with the slaps.
Chicago moms don't fuck around. Ever watch Shameless?
No. Oh, dear Lord.
Lord, give me strength.
I beg to differ that my picture was better.
Nah, this one's much better.
Excuse me. My friend's picture was better.
This one, nah, fuck you. This one's better.
Oh, we're gonna have a contest in the fucking group chat now, aren't
God.
we? Anyway, moving on.
Let's not, because you sent that.
Moving
yeah,
on.
okay, yeah. I'm looking at the one you sent. I'm looking at the one you sent. The one that I sent's much better.
Moving on.
Oh, no. See, we're not moving on.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Nah, see, if you want to throw hands, we can throw hands right here, right now.
All I'm saying
save
is
this image. I can't just copy the fucking thing. God damn it.
all I'm saying is I just scrolled back and saw my pick with Jamie Hayter, so go Jamie Hayter. Damn it.
Mine's
Where's
better.
This fucking picture.
Mine's better. I reposted it. I reposted it in the group chat. Mine's better. Woo!
Nah.
Read them and mother effing weep.
All right. Well, I don't have the picture.
I sent it in the group chat.
No, the other one, mine.
That is the one.
Seriously? That really?
Yes.
I was scrolling through my thing.
Check the group chat. Check the group chat. Yeah.
Oh, I see it.
Yeah. Mine's better. Kick rocks.
Let Christian and Nick be the judge of that. Anyway.
So this match we said was really good. It ended with Sky Blue picking up the victory. Ruby and Tony were gonna spray Sky Blue's face with the green paint. Willow came in, yanked the can out of Ruby's hand, chucked the can into the crowd.
Good throw.
One of these days, that's gonna hit someone in the fucking head, and it's gonna hurt.
My reaction to that is, don't be Butterfingers that night.
No, but see, okay, it's like when at the local wrestling show I used to work at before I was there was a chair spot. Like someone was on the top rope, threw a chair, and the chair bounced off the guy's head and hit a kid directly in the face.
Well, damn.
So one of these days,
that kid shouldn't have been standing there.
The kid's father brought them, like, he brought his daughter front row tickets to an indie show. So one of these days, that spray can is gonna hit a kid in the head, and AEW's gonna be like, well, you can't fucking do this anymore. And now they're gonna chuck it up the ramp.
No, it's not the same. It's just gonna probably roll back down anyway.
Probably. But I digress. So Sky Blue picked up the victory in her hometown. It was really
Jesus
good.
Christ, what now?
Christian.
Appropriate response.
I mean, yeah.
So
that means
being an idiot.
That means mine's better, man. Fuck you. Read them, mother effing weep.
Jesus,
man, the fucking tangents we go on this show are so absurd.
Fantastic.
I like how we had like four viewers, and then we dropped, and it was just you, just you still watching.
And now we're back up to 2. Yay!
Cool.
Nice. So after that, we had the Ricky Starks vignette, who basically declared himself for the Owen Hart tournament.
I see him as a favorite, and if Wardlow joins, I see Wardlow as a top contender. I don't see Powerhouse Hobbs as a top contender. I see maybe in the final few matches he'll be in. Like he'll go up until like the semis.
Do you think? Well, obviously last year they had the qualifying matches.
I think so we just go
technically. Yeah, technically it was 8, but
I think we just go straight into
16 last year.
I think we just go straight into it, and then everyone who wants to be in can be in.
Yeah,
that's what I think here.
I wouldn't hate that.
Neither would I.
I kind of liked what they did last year. I kind of just wish they would have, instead of making it like qualifying matches then 8, I wish it would have just been the straight 16.
So is this this is like, are the finals happening at Forbidden Door?
No.
Okay.
Where did they've mentioned the end date of the tournament this year?
I thought it was going to be at Forbidden Door, because
no, it's sometime in July.
Because didn't they do like, okay,
Yeah, no, because the tournament
Okay.
hasn't even started yet. Sometime in July.
So yeah, so Starks is now in. After this, we had the Acclaim come down.
Well, we had the Jeff Jarrett vignette
challenging
Mark Briscoe
for
to a concession stand brawl.
This is gonna be fucking awesome.
That should be entertaining as hell. I'm looking forward.
If I don't see Mark Briscoe force a glizzy down Jarrett's gullet, I'm gonna be so upset. If I do not see my man shove a full hot dog down this boy's throat, I'm gonna be upset.
Oh dear lord.
And after this, we had the Acclaim promo. Acclaim came down. They gave their rap. They brought up Trump's documents, which was, of course, you gotta do that. Funny as shit. I love it. And after this, so yeah.
Whoa.
They just talked for a bit.
Hold on. We are not getting past this segment until we talk about Tony Schiavone. I
backtracked.
This man.
I backtracked.
Went from GOAT to certified legend.
I know.
Scissor Master.
I backtracked.
I laughed
Tony
so hard.
Tony Schiavone, my elder twin. I swear
I laughed so hard.
I swear, like I'm gonna look like Tony Schiavone when I'm older. I swear to God. Like if you look at pictures of him like young, like baby face, no beard, he looks like me without a beard. Then you see him now. If you age me about like 30 years, I look like Tony Schiavone. It's the fucking glasses and the brown hair. Hopefully I keep my hair. I don't lose my hair. So they come down, of course. Gotta wish Daddy Ass a happy Father's Day, and also a happy Father's Day to any dads watching as well. Happy Father's Day to them. Yes. I am a cat dad, so I get no happy Father's Days besides the pity ones for when I used to work at Dollar Tree for my customers. I hate my life.
Mine's probably not much better.
If you have a pet, you're a father to them, so. Oh, good.
I am not.
Okay. So yeah, like wish Daddy asked Billy Gunn a happy Father's Day. Billy Gunn said, "Yeah, I even got this new outfit. I legit had like I have a Scissor Me outfit now," and I'm like, good for you, man. They talked about how their hunt for Trios Gold is not over. Also, before this, they had it was after this. They did the rundown of the match card for Wednesday. I did not take notes of that. Did you?
I did.
Okay, thank God. Well, besides the blind tournament one.
Yeah, so we have on this coming Wednesday for AEW Dynamite, we have Chris Jericho, Sammy Guevara, and Murder Grandpa Minoru Suzuki versus Action Andretti, Darius Martin, and AR Fox. We get to hear Kaze ni Nare. Nice. And then right after this, they basically just showed what happened on ROH this week, like setting that match up. We have Chris Statlander versus Taya Valkyrie for the TBS Championship in an open challenge. I accidentally took a picture of that twice. We have Orange Cassidy and Katsuyori Shibata versus Daniel Garcia and Ring of Honor World TV Champion Zack Sabre Jr., Nick's favorite.
Why you gotta do my man like that? Come on.
There it is. Yeah, excuse me. freshly squeezed Orange Cassidy, AEW International Champion, and Ring of Honor Pure Champion Katsuyori Shibata. How dare me?
Oh,
We have the Hardys versus the Guns, which that should be entertaining. We have Jeff Jarrett versus Mark Briscoe in a concession stand brawl, which I am looking forward to probably way more than I should. And we have the Blind Eliminator Tournament for an AEW World Tag Team title shot.
this is weird. They didn't post the like the match card that they didn't post the card that like they normally do. A thing I forgot to mention for news wise, Chris Hero was back there, formerly, if you remember, from
Cassius Ono.
Yeah, from NXT, Cassius Ono. He was backstage. He's trying to work out a deal.
Interesting. That's interesting. Yeah, and then obviously they gave the rundown for the announced Forbidden Door matches again.
Yeah.
So, Kazuchika Okada versus Bryan Danielson, Will Ospreay versus Kenny Omega. I would pay $50 for those two matches alone. Jungle Boy versus Sonata, and MJF versus Hiroshi Tanahashi, which
I'm coming.
This is already shaping up to be a pretty goddamn legendary card.
I'm like legit. I might just rewatch Omega and Osprey again.
I'm probably gonna do that towards the end of the year.
Oh,
Like
I'll try. So you get your palate cleanse for like the for our shiz.
Yeah, match of the years.
I'm trying to find this thing. Hold on, let me do. Oh, and Punk held up a sign after the cameras went off the air. Support LGBTQ plus youth. Indeed, my friend. In fucking deed. Wrestling is not a place for hate.
Oh, but Twitter is.
Of course it is. I can't wait to read the comments of all that.
Hmm.
I'm trying to find the of course, like the tweet, like because as we know that they normally post the card for the shows coming up, they post the matches that they announced.
Unless they're gonna wait until Road 2 on Tuesday.
Possible, but let me type in AEW blind. Maybe that might help. BLIND. I'm gonna get a lot of hate threads on here. Yeah, okay. From Sean Rossap, AEW Blind Eliminator Tournament for an AEW Tag Team title shot. What does that mean? I don't fucking know. Where does that lead us? Don't fucking know. I type in blind and I just see like when Moxley had his eyes covered, when Pac had his eyes covered, and then some guy in a messy room. Wrestling journalists love to spoil WWE moments, but will never spoil AEW moments. The bias is unreal. Also pretend to be blind when journalists spoil AEW surprises, like literally 2 debuts just last 3 days. This was last year. Okay. Whatever. Okay, back on topic. We had after this we go into our main event.
For the main event.
No Stokely Twitter because that's saved for our Dynamite show, and we'll stay on the Dynamite show. I might make an intro for that. I'm thinking about it, like a wacky little intro for it. But so
Super Mario Bros. Movie, go see it.
I still haven't seen it yet. I was gonna watch it on Soap today, but then Soap today got shut down. R.I.P. the legend. I'll miss you.
I went to theaters on Mother's Day to watch that movie because we celebrated the week prior.
I'm going to the movies tomorrow. I forgot what movie I'm seeing.
There may have been 4 people in the theater. It was great.
Nice.
It was great.
So yeah, now it's time for the main event.
Jay White, Juice Robinson,
Jay White, Juice Robinson, and Samoa Joe come out.
And Ring of Honor television champion Samoa Joe versus CMFTR, baby.
This was a very like
This was another good match.
yeah.
I will say, not as good as Andrade and Buddy, but still pretty good.
So
Andrade Buddy was top notch.
of course, like FTR is the one to take the lead of the match. You have I want to see a singles match now between Dax and Jay White.
Ooh, yes.
Because Dax did an amazing match with Will Ospreay. That was just still beautiful. In the build up to Forbidden Door last year. Then we finally get it. Samoa Joe and CM Punk. They were just shit.
The crowd was going nuts for this.
Cause so Juice gets back into the corner, and Samoa Joe just 5 stars his back as hard as he could.
Yeah, Punk gets tagged in. Everybody cheers. Juice is going to the corner, and everyone's just like, "Oh shit, we're about to get it."
And then
like
Joe
said,
just goes,
Samoa Joe just,
and
the
Juice is
crowd
like,
erupted.
"Come on, Joe, what the hell, Joe?" God, these chops that Joe gave Punk.
Goodness.
I think.
Oh my goodness.
I think Joe was like, "So you want to talk shit about people going rough on you, huh? You want to talk shit about someone fucking up? Okay, bah, bah." Just
super chops,
lighting him up, forearms, punches. A really good match. Then fast forward towards the near finish, Punk was about to get just passed out from the chokehold, sleeper hold. Kamigoye, I think that's what it's called. I'm almost certain.
I don't remember.
And then Dax comes in shoulder first into Joe's spine. I think that actually hurt Joe because Joe sold that as if he got like stabbed in the back. This then led to the kind of like clusterfuck finish. GTS, Shining Wizard, Shatter Machine into the GTS on Juice 1, 2, 3. That's how we close out the show. Surprisingly, no angle. Because they gave this match a lot of time.
Yeah, because they went into commercial
around like 11,
excuse me, 9:27.
Yeah.
And even like I was thinking it, Christian said it in the chat, just like they're giving this match a lot of time, angle alert.
She wants her attention.
And then no angle, which was kind of surprising.
She does this a lot. She wants her attention. Just saw her yesterday. I went to bed early, and I'm awoken to this paw, just right here. And I open my eyes. There she is, just staring me in the face, laying down next to me. I'm like, what? And I close my eyes again. She does it again. I'm like, come on. Let me sleep. She's like, nah, fuck you. Yeah,
That's the one drawback of having pets.
But I love her to death, and I wouldn't trade her for the world. This cat legit is every part of me. That is who I am as a person. She's got me through rough times. But so show concludes. Punk and FTR are victorious. Where do we go from here? Who knows?
Well,
Punk's probably feuding with Joe.
Forbidden Door.
I wonder, does Punk wrestle at Forbidden Door?
That's a good question.
Because
of
course the Bucks are probably.
I would be shocked if the Bucks aren't on Forbidden Door.
Because weren't they not on the card last year too?
Oh no, they were.
Oh, that's right. Yes. I remember now.
They were with Sting. Dude, Forbidden
Door was such an
awesome show last year.
They weren't. Wait, no, they were fighting against Sting. They were with.
Oh, you're right. You're right.
They're with ELP, El Phantasmo.
Yeah, and Hikuleo.
Yes. But hey,
Dude, Forbidden Door last year with how many injuries happened before the show? That was just such a great
I'm
show.
gonna try to just. Like, why the fuck you gotta do that, man? Well, I gotta fix the camera now. It's fucking staring at me.
Oh my god.
What? Yeah, I don't mind, and people watching don't mind the pile of laundry. I'm far behind, and also I have to pay to do laundry in this fucking apartment complex.
Oh, that sucks.
So yes, I'm like so far behind. Yeah, if I'm gonna do the rest of the week, you go first. I don't want to take yours in case you decide.
Actually, nah, you go first.
No, fuck you. Go.
No, because I have a feeling we're gonna pick two completely different people.
I doubt it. I doubt it.
Who's your wrestler of the week?
No,
Just go.
you go first.
All right, fine. I'll go CM Punk.
That's where I was gonna go, assholes. That's why I'm like, yeah, you go first. I know who you're gonna pick. I'm gonna go with Sky Blue.
We could have like a fucking 4 or 5 way tie this week.
Actually, you know what? Today's the day Sky Blue gets added to the Hall of Fame of a wrestler of the week. I'm doing this now, so Christian probably won't hear it.
Oh Jesus.
So yes, Sky Blue is in the halls. I will give it to Buddy Matthews of the House of Black. Just the whole House of Black faction. Get their shirts. They're nice shirts. They look like band t-shirts and not pro wrestling shirts. I'm wearing a Chris Jericho shirt from Blackcraft. It's my Judas. I mean, with the microphone out of the way. It's my Judas shirt.
Nice.
It's a nice shirt, comfortable.
I'm wearing my It's Over 9,000 shirt.
Do you want to know? So this shirt was in the clearance section. It was the last one of my size. Kind of like how I have an ECW shirt. Clearance, last one of my size.
That's called good timing.
Oh, yeah. But other than that, though, guys, we thank you all for watching and catch us Wednesday here, immediately following Dynamite. Depending on how things go, you can catch us here every Saturday, immediately following Collision. All depends on how Collision goes. If Collision is dog shit, we won't do an episode. We are contractually obligated by our own selfish well-being doing every episode of Dynamite because we got nothing else better to do. Without further ado, guys, I appreciate you all, and we will see you next time. Hold on, I'm trying to mute my microphone.